On the island of Paros, Greece, stands a monument to Christianity unrivaled anywhere else in the world. This iconic church has seen generations of worshippers admire its impressive architecture and history.
The Ekatontapiliani is one of the most venerable and best preserved early Christian churches, not only in Greece, but in the world. Its real name seems to be Katapoliani, because it's towards the city, the ancient city. The name Ekatontapiliani is a creation by scholars from the 17th century and whose purpose was to give it more worth, and was thus named like the ancient 100 gates of Thebes in Egypt. Tradition has it that in 326 AD, Saint Helen, mother of the Byzantine Emperor Constantine the Great, undertook the voyage in search of the cross on which Christ was crucified. En route, her ship was blown off course by a storm and put in at the port of Paros. She vowed that if she succeeded in finding the Holy Cross, she would build an appropriately magnificent church on that site. In 327, Saint Helen succeeded in finding the cross, but she died before she could fulfill her vow. Her son, the Emperor Constantine, fulfilled his mother's vow in the 4th century. In the 6th century, another great Byzantine Emperor Justinian rebuilt it with roof vaults and domes of solid stone. The church we see today is essentially the same as it was in the 6th century. At the entrance to the nave, the main body of the church, candles are at hand for worshippers to light in silent prayer. Beyond these are seats for the congregation. To the left in the nave, atop 4 pillars, rises a 17th century pulpit with fine icons of the 4 evangelists. Behind, it's the large icon of Paron's own Saint Theoctisti, which depicts the escape of this young woman, a nun, from a slaving ship at the beginning of the 9th century. Saint Theoctisti lived alone in the Ekatontapiliani for 35 years. Looking upward in the nave, we see, beneath the church's central dome, 2 splendid 6-winged seraphim. The nave is divided from the sanctuary by the iconostasis, a large screen of icons set within intricately carved 6th century marble columns. The door to the sanctuary on the left is guarded by the Archangel Michael, also of the finest 17th century iconography. Within the sanctuary is a wonder unique in the world, the solid marble 6th century ciborium. Also within the sanctuary, running along the rounded apse wall, are rows of seats with a central throne. To the left of the iconostasis one enters the chapel of Saint Nicolaus, parts of which date back to Saint Helen's visit. Adjoining the main church to the south is the 4th century baptistry, with its marble baptismal basin set into the floor. It's one of the oldest and best preserved of its kind in the world. The cruciform design of the baptismal basin communicates that with baptism the Christian takes upon him or herself Christ's suffering and glory.
The Ekatontapiliani is a site revered by people throughout the world and is a renowned pilgrimage destination in the Aegean. This magnificent church is the heart of Paros and represents the island as an unrivaled physical and spiritual icon.